All right, guys, welcome back to the second episode of Off the Court, powered by the Basketball Insider.
Yes,
welcome
sir.
back, guys.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Episode two.
Today, we'll be talking about our Thanksgiving plans, what we're thankful for. We'll get into some NBA news. So let's get into it.
Yeah, man.
Ready.
Ready,
Sir.
set,
This
go.
one was crazy.
Ready?
It was. It
Lot
was.
of blood. Lot of blood.
Lot of blood.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey, listen. But we in there, though.
Yeah.
So, what are your Thanksgiving plans?
I'm splitting between my family and my boyfriend's family.
Okay.
Nice.
Because we're Hispanic, so we don't really celebrate it. We just do it because, we live here.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just, we look more forward to Christmas. But, yeah, we're just going to have lunch with my family and then dinner with my boyfriend's family.
Amazing.
All right.
What are you thankful for?
My mom.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love
My
that.
mom. So my mom we have had a tough year, especially getting back from the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even when I started college, now that I'm fully graduated, she has been there for me like 24/7 every single day.
I love that.
And now that I'm graduated, now I'm going to try to take care of her.
Yes, sir.
So I love you, Mom.
Shout out to mom.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cindy.
Yes.
What are your Thanksgiving plans and what are you thankful for?
Probably for, and I know this sounds really funny because I'm sick right now. Not actually sick, but for my health
We all need that.
and for everybody's health around me, my family especially. Our family also got hit pretty hard during the pandemic, just COVID wise and everything else. So I'm glad that the world is kind of getting back to normal now, at least in Florida.
Yeah.
But, that's something that we should all be grateful for. And I'm definitely grateful for that.
Amazing. What are your plans for Thanksgiving?
I'll probably spend it with my family. My sister this is the first Thanksgiving we're spending with my sister after so long because she used to live in New York for
Right.
years. So it'd be nice to have her around now.
Amazing.
Nice.
Well,
Big money.
hey, chill out,
Big,
man.
big money Harold.
Still
mean-
best for
Shot.
last. We go me, Cindy, and then Harold.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen. We in there,
I
though.
told you I'm saving the best for last.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a
I
row.
mean, hey, what I'm thankful for, my family, obviously. Us. We made this possible.
Woo.
My first slogan in a week. So, I mean, hey, listen. My plans are actually, traditional cookout with my family.
Amazing.
Bringing everybody along for the first time, actually. My brother, my sister. My sister's coming down from Tallahassee. And, just spinning around town. And that's all we got to do with the fams.
Amazing. I'm happy to hear that. Sounds like you're all going to have a great time. I'm going to start with what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my family, for health, as Cindy mentioned. I'm thankful to be here with you guys. Episode 2, this is big. Episode 1 was so much fun.
Yeah.
I thought we killed it, and we're going to continue to kill it. So yeah, definitely thankful for you guys, for family, health, and, just to continue to move up and just do great things together and individually. The reason why I saved myself for last because I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving like that. Our family, we're Jewish, so we never really grew up like that, especially my parents being from Israel. They took them some time to know what Thanksgiving was about. So we're more on the Jewish holidays, like Hanukkah is like coming next week, so we're just preparing for that, which is pretty cool. But something else that I'm thankful for is definitely Bella. Just want to give you a little shout out.
Yes,
Actually, not a
sir.
little shout out, a big shout out. Thank you so much for editing episode 1. You did a terrific job. We're super thankful for your hard work, and you definitely deserve this shout out. So thank you to you, and
Yes, you do.
we're blessed to have you.
Yeah.
Thank
For real,
you.
for real.
You're very welcome.
Thank
I
you, Bella.
enjoyed editing and looking over everything
Hey.
we talked about.
You
And
did a fantastic
did
job.
amazing.
Let me tell
You
you,
did amazing.
like all
You
the
did.
edits, all the snippets, like we had a ball, like
Yeah.
We did.
just receiving that from you. So thank you for your hard work. We
I wasn't
appreciate it.
expecting that. I was like, Bella, oh, that's me. I
Um,
appreciate you guys. I'm also thankful for that we're doing this. So while I
Yeah.
was editing, I was very happy that I'm very happy to do this with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also one more thing. I'm thankful we all got a lot closer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, you and us
Yep.
four, you guys are
Really.
like my friends. So
Yep. You know, last year was tough
Real
during
tough.
COVID. We didn't really get close together.
yeah.
But I'm glad that this year things have improved, and you know, things are just getting better, so we can all be here in the studio. Because think about it, last year I don't think we would have been able to do something like this. So
Yeah.
as my motto, as I state, that everything happens for a reason. And yeah, here we are, episode 2. I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm just happy that we transitioned from 1 to 2,
Sure.
and let's keep it rolling from
And
here.
to subscribe to our
Yeah.
Instagram,
Yeah.
to our YouTube, to
Yes.
Spotify.
Everything. Also,
Everything.
guys, if comment down below what you guys are thankful for and what you guys are planning on doing this Thanksgiving. I hope you guys spend it with your family.
Yep.
Have fun with it.
And just
Definitely.
enjoy everybody's company. And yeah, that's our plans. That's what we're thankful for. And like Harold said, please share with us. We will love to hear your ideas and what you guys are thankful for as well. So let's move on to the hot topics of what went on in the NBA and the National Basketball Association, NBA, this week. We're gonna start off with the Staples Center changing their name to Crypto.com, and I'm pretty sure that name has been in place since 1996. Since we were I was born in 1996.
I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah,
bro.
you weren't even born yet.
I wasn't even thinking about being born.
You guys were like what,
I was 2 years old.
I was
old?
3. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a big name change. And as we know, also the Miami Heat this past summer, they changed their name from American Airlines Arena to FTX Arena, which is another
I'm not crypto.
crypto company.
Which
So
I'm still mad about because I'm sure like a lot of Lakers fans, they feel like their home, it's been
Yeah.
taken
Raided.
away.
Yeah.
And
Well, to be honest, like at first when the FTX became the FTX, when I heard about it on the news, I was like you, like I was like, why? It's the American Airlines Arena.
Right.
That's
Oh,
what
no,
us
the-
Miamians
all the
know it
memories
as.
that we have, like
Yeah.
when we were talking about when the Heat won their championship,
Yeah.
and that big parade that we had in front of the American Airlines, and now it's gonna be like
In front of
Yeah.
the
still
FTX.
the same place, but it's not the same without the name.
yeah.
Yeah, but after hearing it change,
It's-
like it has a ring to
It's
it.
does
getting,
have a
it's
ring.
getting to me,
It
honestly.
gets to
I
me
never thought it was
too.
going to get to me, but it's getting to me
But
now.
Yeah.
I do have a question on that. When you guys talk to your friends and family about the arena, do you call it the AAA Arena, or do you now call it FTX?
So funny enough, because I every time I refer to it now, I notice that I'm saying FTX instead of American Airlines. So
Right.
it's like automatically it just switched for me.
Right,
But I know a lot of people have been like
right.
having a hard time transitioning. To say it.
My Canadian friends came to visit a few weeks ago, and they got tickets to the game, and they were like, what's FTX Arena?" Like,
What does
Well,
it stand for?
yeah, like
Which
what
is-
happened to AAA? Because everybody just
Yeah.
got used to that name, especially when the Heat were in the finals for, I think it was 4 straight years, and back in 06 with Wade. So AAA Arena was just the hottest name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people were just like, FTX, like where did that come from? What's the background? So I feel like people in LA, especially, it's weird. I just want to point something out, that they're making the name change in the middle of the season.
Yeah,
like
that's a little
even,
weird.
letting
December
it finish.
25th, like Christmas Day. You know
Not
what I mean?
even letting it finish.
Yeah,
Like,
just like let the fans have
that one last season to
one
remember.
last season with the Staples Center. I know a lot of people are really big into the crypto world and
Yeah.
are really happy about this. I'm completely happy with it as well. I'm just saying, like Staples Center for me has like a lot of memories, like with Kobe, and I know you want to touch on.
Yeah, but I agree with Vanessa Bryant that she said that this will forever be known as Kobe Bryant's home and the
Yeah.
Staples
Yeah.
Center. And how many seasons? I think Kobe, all his seasons were
Yeah, he
in the Staples Center because he was with the Lakers from the beginning. But
Yeah.
Of course.
he played
know,
every single game at that
at
arena.
the Staples,
so
so considering after Kobe Bryant's death, everybody had the memorial at the Staples Center, and that
Correct.
became. I think that's part of history now, like that day and the memorial and stuff.
yeah, it's gonna be weird. Like the fact that it's not starting next season, it's like gonna be right in the middle. Like all of they're playing on Christmas Day, and you're gonna see Crypto.com.
I
Yeah.
mean, just like the money wise though, 700 mil.
It's
Yeah.
the largest contract deal.
700, bro.
Is
Yeah.
that more than
And-
the FTX?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
FTX
it's
was
more.
300
300.
Yeah.
Wow.
for 13 years. So I don't know how long would like crypto be for.
I think it was around the same time frames, maybe 10 to 12. I could be wrong though.
It's crazy though.
All I know is it was 700
You're
million.
talking about
and-
Yeah.
$400 million more.
Yeah.
That's insane. But also, guys, crypto is the future.
It
Yeah,
is.
for
Like
sure.
It
these people are thinking ahead of time about like what they're gonna do, how like just even with everything coming out like NFTs,
Oh yeah.
like all these things are like start, and we're still so early
Yeah.
in the game for it. So like they're thinking
Ahead.
in the future.
Yeah.
Because we're going to see a lot more of these names change to crypto.
Yeah.
So this is just the beginning. Like Miami, the Heat were the first one.
Like people are selling NFTs for Top Shop, the NBA
Yeah,
Top Shop.
right.
So like, can you imagine? Like they're trying to transition into a whole new world we're gonna be living in probably the next 5 to 10 years.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's interesting to see what other teams will make that change. I feel like this coming summer, I don't know which teams like their contract deals are over, but I feel like if teams do have it, we'll see more cryptocurrency companies come in, and who knows, maybe they'll have a $1 billion contract deal waiting.
I mean, the Clippers also moving out this
Correct.
Staples Center?
Did they?
No, not yet.
They didn't announce a name for the stadium yet.
I don't think so. Not yet. Well,
Okay.
it was formerly known as a Coliseum,
Right.
I think, or is it still being called that? But I know it was worth a lot of money.
Right.
A lot. Like, I think it's billion.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
wow,
Yeah.
That's
So-
insane to
Crazy.
think about.
Yeah, because, I mean, we could all agree on that. The Clippers is like the little brother to the Lakers,
I agree.
Yeah.
obviously.
People are
So-
trying to say that they run LA right now, but
Nah,
they
that's-
don't.
Nah, they're not.
they
No,
don't.
no, stop it.
Not
Whoever thinks that, stop it,
You gotta
please.
stop it right now.
Because that's just, I don't know, man. That's just nonsense.
I would listen to Harold if I were y'all.
Yeah, for sure. Because if you're thinking the Clippers over the Lakers, bro, get out of LA, bro. Come to Miami.
After his Caruso comment last week, I wouldn't really say listen to Harold, but
Listen
on this
to me.
topic,
Listen.
I would say listen to
Listen
Harold.
to me, bro. The Caruso, listen to me too. On that. Get y'all jerseys now.
jerseys.
For real.
I have a quick trivia question for you guys. I don't know if you remember somebody asking us this, but what does FTX stand for?
Hey, series was FTX stand for.
Do you guys know what FTX stand for? If you do, leave a comment, DM us, whatever is best communication for you guys. Let us know if you know what FTX stands for, because when we found out the answer, we were all
Yeah.
shocked. We were all
That
like
is-
on our phones trying to look it up, and
It's
somebody say it.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely
The
nothing.
creator thought the letters went
fit
great
well together.
And kind of true. It's catchy.
Right.
But as meaning, nothing.
Nothing.
Don't skip all the way to this part to find out the answer.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't do
For
that.
real.
Because I'm the type of person to do that.
Oh yeah. me
They ask me a question. Okay, I'll go all the way. I'll see the timestamp. Bam. So
You know
Don't
what
do
some
that.
people do? I've seen where they're like, we'll say the answer at the end so that they make it to the end.
Right.
And then people just skip all the way to the end.
And then they're like, thank you so much for making it to this time. I was like, I made it.
yeah, so FTX means nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very.
Cool. And yeah, I guess we'll see what the future of crypto is in the NBA. It's going to be interesting.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of NFTs and crypto and all of that? Do you guys know a little bit about what it is?
I'm
Definitely-
still so new.
I've definitely bought some NBA Top Shop.
Yeah.
It's funny, like I'm not really into the other crypto stuff
Yeah.
yet. Maybe we'll see, but definitely invested in the Top Shop videos.
I remember you put me on that.
I did.
Yeah.
Someone else also put us on
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
but that for the NBA Top Shot,
Yeah.
that's either it's entertaining
Right.
as a sports fan,
Right.
and I think it's easier to understand what NFT or type of thing is.
It's definitely been like, for example, Top Shop has been like on a little decline. So
Yeah.
everybody who invested in it is waiting for it to
go
pop
back
up,
Skyrocket.
Yeah.
pop back up. Hopefully, as the season goes on, it will. But I'm more invested in the NBA Top Shop type of NFTs rather
Yeah.
than the other NFTs that are
Like tweets.
tweets like or the board
The board ape, like
Bored
the boring,
ape.
the boring ape. I think it's
boring
called.
ape. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I don't, I don't understand none of that, bro.
I'm still learning. I'm still learning about it. What about you guys? What are your
I think
thoughts?
it's amazing, especially NFTs for
Yeah.
creators and artists, because I think that gives them the value that they deserve,
Yeah,
and not have like, you know, their art just kind of like devalued because everybody has it or everybody can have easy access to it. But a tweet, I don't know how that's
Exactly.
worth anything.
I'm still so new to it that I'm like, let me see how it plays out for everybody else, and then I'm gonna hop on.
but you
With-
see that. Sorry to cut you off, but you see, like, that's what everybody's saying, that people are just like waiting and waiting and waiting. Like the time is now.
Yeah.
The more you wait,
The more you wait, the more it's just gonna get more popular, like down the road. And then those who didn't invest in it, they're just
They're
gonna be
gonna
like,
regret it.
damn. But I'm in the same boat as you.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
I mean, I want to learn about it because clearly, you know, it's the future. But then it's like it's so new.
Yeah.
It's kind of too new to say, oh, I'm gonna do it right now.
yeah.
yeah.
So you know what? If you ever need some NFT or crypto advice, you can definitely talk to G,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
G will
Sure.
will help you with that.
I love G.
He
I go,
G
he's the
will
best.
sit with you for
He's the best.
hours, explaining it to you, breaking it down to you, and he will you'll get more knowledgeable with that. Let's just put it on that route.
Yes,
Which,
sir.
coming back to the Thanksgiving thankful, we're super thankful for him because
Yeah.
he gave us a
G-
ton of feedback
hey,
on
yo.
our first
Yeah.
episode.
Thank you,
You're
G.
the best.
We-
Because of that, we're
Hey,
able
what?
to do this episode.
Yep. Thank you, G. You
So
guys
thank you,
probably
G.
see a little change on this table
For
Yeah.
real.
for episode 2, and that's thanks to G's advice and his comments. So we're thankful, definitely thankful for him,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
and Aaron as well.
Aaron,
Aaron
yeah.
as well.
Just name dropping.
Name dropping.
We out here
E.
with-
G and E.
But yeah, shout out to them for sure.
For sure.
Facts, 100%. Yeah. So with NFTs, we'll definitely see if it comes back. Like for example, the Top Shop, if it comes back up, and who knows, maybe we'll invest in that. Maybe we'll have our own
NFT one day. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
off the court.
That'd be
'cause
kind of cool.
I know G is waiting for that day where we'll hit him up and we'll be like, hey,
Why don't
bro.
we invest?
It's
we should
it's
invest
time.
at least. We should invest at least $1
Yep,
just for now and just say that
Just see
Yep.
what it is.
I agree.
because you have to start somewhere.
I
eventually.
agree. But yeah, so yesterday, 2 things happened. Actually, a couple things happened in NBA. I'm going to start off with the afternoon news.
Ooh.
With there were reports that Klay Thompson might be coming back during Christmas time, which is major news because we've been waiting for Klay to step back on that court. The last time Klay played was in Game 6 of the NBA Finals in 2019 against the Raptors. So I don't know how many days that is. That's
A
long, a lot of
lot.
days.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's gonna be almost 2.5 years,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm truly excited, like as an NBA fan, to see that man put up those threes. Like he had 60 points on like 11 dribbles one game or something crazy
Yeah.
like that.
See
So
him and Steph Curry
oh my
again.
God, like
I love Steph Curry.
just
Draymond Green's coming back too,
right.
loving the game again.
Right. Last year was a rough season for him,
Yeah.
and the year before when Steph was out himself, he tried to put the team on his back, didn't go as planned. But the fact that the Warriors are, if I'm not mistaken, 15-2, 14-2, one of the two.
15 and 2.
15 and
Yes,
2.
sir.
15 and 2. Thank you, Harold.
No problem.
You're the basketball insider. You're TBI.
You're the MVP.
Yeah.
You're the one that's running my account.
Hey, remember, hey.
So the fact that they're the best team in the NBA right now and they're missing Klay, who's potentially coming back right before Christmas,
It bring me flashbacks, bro.
it's game over for the league,
Deja vu.
especially if he's going to be at 100%. I know they're going to take their time
Little
to
by
bring
little.
him in, but they still have their core.
Now,
Like
question
with
is,
Jordan Poole.
now
Yeah.
question is, would they legit make him play that game like that week, or would you think they'll play him next year?
Like starting January?
Yeah,
I think he'll be on minute restrictions
that week.
That week.
Okay.
100%. He might even come off the bench the first 2 games.
Could be.
I mean,
But-
he better because
Yeah.
I know people are gonna be looking forward to having him back.
Yeah.
I know he's gonna be rough. He might be a couple rough, couple shots.
Yeah, yeah. You never know, man. You're out for 2 years. They've been waiting, because from what I heard in the beginning of the year is that they wanted him to come back starting in October.
Yeah, that was.
But
very
they just
popular.
wanted to be really, really sure that he's ready for
100%.
the season. So, there's been a lot of videos and he looks good, but it's not the same as when it's a 5-on-5 contact game, So I'm truly excited. Let us know what you think about Clay's return, how he'll do, how he's gonna help the Warriors. It's gonna be fun to have that team back, and also, eventually Wiseman will be back too. But then, I can't wait for that team to be in full
Jordan
strength.
Poole.
Part of me is still really hoping that the Miami Heat will actually win a championship.
Oh no,
this
we
year.
on that.
Yeah.
We're
So
winning that.
I'm just like, Clay can be back, but I'm still betting my money.
Hey,
my heart and my soul. I don't bet, but
in the beginning of the year, I thought it would be the Heat and Lakers, just because, LA does have a good squad
they
out there,
do.
but they're struggling.
Old but
they're,
good.
they're struggling.
They were struggling this week.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, definitely did. But now I'm definitely on the Heat and Warriors, and man, if that's gonna be the series, no comment.
No comment.
No comment. I'm gonna end it off on
We're waiting.
on that.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
I would love to
comment.
see that. Even just the
Yeah.
2 games that the 2 teams play. We're gonna have one in Golden State and then one in Miami.
Yep.
Those are gonna be 2 legendary games, especially if both teams stay at the top of their conference. So
Yeah.
definitely going to be on the lookout for that. And in other news, also, the Sacramento Kings fired their head coach Luke Walton after a 7-11 start. Not a surprising move at all. Definitely happy they made that change. It's time for a rebuild, rebrand. So props to them for making that move. What do you think of?
I feel like it's too early into the season.
Okay.
So I mean,
You know what? He did have the best winning percentage as a coach for that team in a very long time.
but I mean, I don't know, man. It was obviously coming,
Yeah.
but I think it's still too early.
Listen, he coached LeBron for 1 year. I know LeBron was hurt, but they still didn't make the
Do
playoffs.
nothing. Yeah.
And then they went to Sacramento. The team thought that he could bring them to the
Bring
playoffs.
them alive.
Didn't happen. So
So we're not gonna miss him.
we're not gonna miss him.
Do you think they
Bro.
should have waited a little bit longer for him to get fired? Like maybe a little bit later in the year?
No,
Or
I think this was the perfect time. You won 6 games and you lost 11, and you're a team that hasn't been to the playoffs, I think, since 2006.
oh,
It's been a while. So again, he had one of the best winning percentages as the coach in a very long time for that franchise. But if they want to move ahead, there's a lot of good coaches still waiting to get a job. So I think right now their interim coach is Alvin Gentry, who had a lot of success in New Orleans, in Phoenix, I think. Could be wrong, but I know New Orleans.
Yeah, for sure.
With Cousins and
AD.
AD. So yeah, I'm as a fan, I'm really happy that they made that move, because Sacramento is they have a lot of good core pieces on their team, and I think it's time for them to take advantage of what they have.
Yeah, Buddy Hill,
De'Aaron Fox, Davion Mitchell. They have a little bit of issues with Marvin Badgley, but that's
Well,
besides the point.
listen.
Maybe new coach,
Could-
they find a way to implement him into the game.
For sure.
And then yesterday, one of my favorite basketball players ever. Shout out to DeMar DeRozan, who used to play for Toronto.
Sure.
I watched so many of his games, and people started to doubt him after Toronto traded him to San Antonio the last couple of years. People were just saying so many negative things about that guy, but he's such an amazing guy, an amazing basketball player, and 16 games into his career with Chicago, he passed Michael Jordan for the most points through 16 games. So DeMar had 425. Michael Jordan had 424.
424.
Yep.
mind you, with Michael Jordan, he scored 424 points in his as a rookie for Chicago. DeMar, this is his first season with Chicago, but he's been in the league for like 11 years. But this is just for the Bulls franchise history. That is the fact that you're passing one, like again, the GOAT.
Back
The
to our
GOAT.
debate, the first episode. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out.
Right.
For real.
I agree. Definitely go check out Cindy's comment.
Oh Lord.
So, wow, it's great to see DeMar making a name for himself again, and hopefully proving them doubters wrong, because it's about. And it's funny because when he was in Toronto, one of the biggest hashtags that he wrote was hashtag prove him, like prove him wrong.
Yeah.
And you know, when he was in San Antonio, it wasn't really there, and I feel like he should bring that back because he's definitely doing that. So shout out to him, and shout out to Chicago for being 12-5 on the year. I think they're number 1 in the East right now. So that's huge, huge.
And MVP candidate, maybe.
And a top 3 MVP candidate. Actually, yeah, top 3. Because for me right now, it would be Steph. Steph is number 1 for sure. Agree with that?
I agree with Steph.
Yeah.
Nod your head,
Yeah.
Harold.
Yeah.
Harold, don't say Caruso, please.
I feel we
Bro,
should
listen.
say
What up, yo? This comment needs to go.
I hope you know that it's never gonna leave. Like it's gonna come up almost every time.
No. I mean, that's a statement.
Oh,
That's
okay.
First episode.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do, man. I believe in that, man.
I know we're definitely gonna be back when the MVP it's announced.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We have
We're
to
gonna,
come
we're,
back.
gonna, we're gonna run it back when Alex Caruso wins that. We're gonna roll a clip and then it's gonna show me saying Alex Caruso is the GOAT.
For sure. For sure.
Maybe.
For sure.
For sure on Alex Caruso is the GOAT. Come on, look look that way.
I'm getting a little.
Open up some space for Danny.
I might have
A little
to.
bit.
Might have to move over to that side.
Nah, but yeah, congrats to DeMar DeRozan coming
Yeah.
back.
I agree. Like Harold said,
Well
top 3
deserved.
for sure. And
Ballin'.
we'll see how it goes from here. We're definitely gonna be talking more about DeMar this season.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of his, so I'm gonna give him his love and the support that the man deserves. So yeah. Next Monday on the 29th, there's a big game here in Miami.
Wasn't it the 30th?
No, it's the 29th. 29th, yeah. 29th. And the reason why it's big, because it's against the Denver Nuggets.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun.
And
Insert picture.
insert picture of
Notorious picture of
Right
all the
here.
Heat players just
waiting for Jokic.
waiting.
It looked like a movie scene.
No, I think that was a movie scene. They just don't want to tell us because that was way
Bro, there's
too
no
much
way.
on point.
I know we got dogs,
Yeah.
but
We
like
got-
that,
Like
I
that.
know.
Their facial expressions.
bro, it's like, bro,
I want that picture on my room. On my
I want that framed, bro.
They were ready.
That was a moment.
like,
What?
They
Bro,
were ready to go at that. man.
Bam, Jimmy,
yeah, Jimmy.
Kyle.
PJ.
Oh no, PJ was in
PJ,
there.
yeah.
Dwayne Dedman, bro.
Oh yeah, Deadman.
Bro.
Right. Okay. I don't know if I told you guys this, but you know how there was a guy with his back.
Yeah.
Like
To the
blocking him
camera?
away.
Who did you guys think that was?
Before you even answer, you guys,
Yeah.
if you know who it is, comment down below.
It's the
Down
it's
there.
it's the
I
guy
actually
like
don't know.
holding the team back in the picture.
Oh yeah.
well,
If he wasn't standing there, I don't know what.
I
the
don't
Heat
know.
Okay.
would've-
You don't know
so
who that
a lot
is.
of people, when the picture first came out,
I was
they
too
were
busy
saying
looking
that
at their faces.
they were saying that was the security guard, but it was
Shocking.
actually
No,
the
no.
general manager of the Miami Heat.
Yes, sir.
For real.
Yep.
Oh my
Yep. Yep.
Gonna just
I
just
know,
gonna put that
I know
there.
it wouldn't be a security guard because the guy was in a suit and everything, but
No, but
damn, general manager.
Yeah.
I thought it
of the
was,
Heat.
the
it was-
security.
yep.
Yeah, it was definitely the GM of the team.
Wow.
I did a side by side, and
And it's him.
I know it was the back, but I'm just familiar with him. So
Yeah.
I was like, wait, that, because I was seeing the comments like, oh, like the security guard, like out of a movie, like blah blah
Oh,
blah. I'm
man.
like, wait, that's not a
not a
security
security
guard.
guard.
Yeah.
That's the GM of the team. Like,
That's how
Wow.
serious
yeah,
I got.
Damn.
that's how serious it got that they had to involve the front office. So
No, Jokic was there. Nuggets have 5 on 4. And Jokic, oh no! No! Keep the players on the bench. No. Wow. Oh, so Morris banging Jokic first. They'll take a look at this. Extenuating circumstances, perhaps. Jokic returning the favor. Wow. And of course, you know that the Nuggets have history with the Morris brothers, particularly Marcus.
So, yeah, for those who don't know, Jokic and Markieff Morris, because Markieff and Marcus are both identical twins.
Twins.
The other one plays with the Clippers, so it's Markieff Morris for the Miami Heat. Definitely got into a scruffle with Jokic, and Jokic literally almost ended that man.
Cross-lined him by the back.
Almost ended that
I mean,
man's.
he couldn't even stand up straight.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They brought out a stretcher for him.
It was so bad.
And he was gonna get up.
Well, he
and
did.
He was about to.
They got him up, and then he fell again
Yeah.
because of how hard he got hit.
It was like a
It was like
whiplash
right
type
to
of
the
thing.
back of the neck too.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bad hit.
It was a
Yeah,
really
it was.
bad
And
It was.
hit.
It was.
He
like-
hasn't played until today, and that game was
Yeah.
almost more than 2 weeks
2
ago.
weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
So yeah. So next week on Monday, when they come to
I
Miami,
know.
All you're gonna hear is boo.
it would better.
I'll be watching that game from TV.
Oh no!
Yeah,
wait,
same.
yes.
There's-
Watching.
I don't know, the way he hit him, and he looked, and he just turned around, and I'm like,
And you're
okay,
talking
so
about-
It was just like a fit of, I guess, like when you get angry and
Yeah,
get hit hard
frustrated.
enough. He got frustrated, and then,
And-
but it was such a hard hit that
Yeah.
like
It
he
was.
he couldn't get up a second time.
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
And you're talking about the MVP of the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
He-
last
he's-
year.
And he's apparently a candidate now too.
But if you
Which-
compare that moment to what happened this week with LeBron,
yeah.
you know,
everybody's getting into scruffles.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
listen.
gonna say that ever since that fight with Jokic, there's just been a lot of
Hands been throwing everywhere.
It was about to be a Malice at the. It's not Palace It's not. Yeah, it's not
Madison
Palace
Palace.
anymore. It's
Nope.
called Caesars. So
Yep, Caesars
people
Palace.
were saying Malice at Caesars 2.0 because, as Bella was mentioning with LeBron and Isaiah Stewart, I don't know. I saw his elbow go to that man's face. I don't think it was inadvertent.
And right there. Well, LeBron James started it right there. He started it.
Tatum. And tonight it's their number one guy, Jeremy Grant. Stewart and LeBron. Stewart is hot. And everybody's coming out now.
Now this is ridiculous. Yeah, he must have caught an elbow or something, but
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of blood streaming from the side of the eye. Look, here goes Stewart.
if you see the video, you can see LeBron kind of like, "Oh crap, I hit you, sorry."
Right.
Like
Yeah.
he
'Cause-
acknowledged him. That didn't happen in the one we just spoke about.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it was a free throw, and then apparently LeBron probably. I don't know if it was the elbow or
It was his
probably-
elbow.
Yeah, it was probably the elbow because I seen the video.
Oh, actually, no.
afterwards.
It might have been
his fingernails or something.
something. Yeah.
Because I seen that his elbow went extended, and
Yeah.
then his whole arm went through.
Right.
Yeah.
He was
So-
also turning around.
Yeah,
too.
so then Isaiah Stewart fell some type of way.
Yeah.
LeBron was like, "Hey, listen, my bad,
But
my
but
fault."
but
bleeding.
how? Yeah, he definitely was bleeding, and there was definitely contact.
Yeah.
But you can see, I'm not really supporting LeBron on this
No,
because
me neither.
it was a really bad hit. But
But-
Isaiah Stewart's reaction to the hit,
Yeah.
him running around like that on the court, trying to throw hands.
Clout. He's
Yeah.
trying to get 5 minutes of
No,
fame.
but again, I also think it's the same thing that happened with Jokic.
Jokic.
Can't pronounce
Jokic.
his-
Yeah, Jokic. Yeah, yeah.
But I think it's the same thing. It's just a fit of rage. Like when you get hit hard enough, and those dudes are huge.
But it's like
Huge.
imagine getting hit by one of them. Like,
but it's LeBron. Like LeBron actually said, "Yo, I'm sorry, my bad. I
Yeah.
didn't mean
Right,
to."
right.
But it's just
it's just
Isaiah Stewart was trying to get his 5 minutes of fame, and it cost him. That's all I know.
Right, and it also LeBron got ejected for that hit, and he's probably gonna either get fined or suspended. Isaiah Stewart is 100% going to get suspended,
Suspended.
Yeah.
for
No, that
his
was-
reaction.
Yeah.
Did you see like Cade Cunningham was trying to stop him?
Yeah,
And he ran through a
the
trainer.
whole training staff was
Yeah.
trying to
He went through- he
push
went
them
through-
all down.
He went through a trainer, Cade Cunningham, and then you see Russell Westbrook in the back trying to throw hands.
Right,
eventually it looked like he calmed down, and then like he just ran again.
right, because he was trying to show his teammates that he's
Yeah.
chill. I'm chill. I'm chill. I'm chill. And then they're all like, okay, cool. They start walking, and then all of a sudden he just pushes everybody and
It's 5 minutes
not
of fame,
cool.
bro. 5 minutes of fame, bro.
So I did
See,
not.
that second reaction is where I'm like, all right, dude, like
He overdid
gotta
it, bro.
calm
He
down.
overdid
Yeah.
it for sure.
because the first time I get it, like whatever, you were probably really hurt,
Yeah,
and it probably you're
But it
just
wasn't.
like
It wasn't even to make
you
to
know?
to like for you to give that reaction out.
right.
Like LeBron is saying, "Yo, my bad. I didn't mean to at all." And we all know, we can all agree on this, that LeBron
Yeah.
is not a
Yeah,
like
he's not
aggressive player. Not even aggressive player. Just like a foul player.
what do you mean by that?
Like,
he fouls
Violent.
guys?
Like he's not a violent player.
Right, he's aggressive.
He's aggressive.
He doesn't
definitely
play
aggressive.
dirty.
But he's not he's not violent.
Right, he's not.
He's
I think
never
that's like
intended to.
that was his second time in his career in
Fir-
19 years that
Yeah.
he's been ejected.
First
from a
time was
game.
with the Heat,
Yeah.
2017 ish.
No, that would be Cleveland.
Yeah, when he
It
was with
was in
Cleveland.
Cleveland,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cleveland versus Heat.
Heat.
Kirk Fitzgerald, the referee,
Right, right,
just to be exact,
right,
threw him out for a lousy call,
right.
and I guess also for him to get his 5 minutes worth of fame,
Yeah,
threw him out the game.
right. Yeah,
But yeah, the Isaiah Stewart reaction was overdue.
it
I
was
don't like it. I
over
don't.
like too much.
It was like a drama. It was too much drama.
I
I
will-
mean, he did get his 5 minutes of fame, but
Yeah.
It's done. It's done now.
it
LeBron,
making him look
if
bad.
they ever play again, which I don't know when they're playing,
yeah, I don't know. Well, it'll probably be in LA, but sometime later on in the year.
just know LeBron's dropping 60. Just know, hey, I'm telling you right now, LeBron's dropping 60 on him.
All right, we're gonna this is recorded, so we'll have
60, bro.
this.
60, bro. He's
We're gonna
dropping
remember
60
this.
on their heads, bro.
Okay, 60. We'll
60.
find a date for that game.
We'll have to do it, and we'll insert it somewhere. But 60.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I saw it trending. 'Cause I didn't watch that game yesterday, but I saw it trending on Twitter. And I'm like, what is going
Yeah.
on? All of a sudden, I see that man running circles. Like,
With blood all over his face.
For real, like this is another thing, bro. You have like your eyes, mind you, his eye probably today is swollen.
yeah, for sure,
So it's like,
it's gonna be swollen.
That's a
dude,
waterfall of
you
blood.
did all that. First off, they lost the game.
Yeah, they ended
one
up
thing.
losing.
That's very
That's
true.
what
They did.
that's what like motivated the Lakers to win because they were losing at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
Like
They were down.
thanks to AD,
Thanks for
that
AD.
clutch block and that clutch bucket at the end.
Okay.
But you got LeBron.
Whatever.
It's crazy, bro.
I'm just not a fan of AD. That's why I said that. But continue.
What? Wait, hold on. You know what?
Whoa. This is Daddy's turn.
Okay, let's not even talk about
I'm
that
sorry.
right now.
No.
Give it, Harold.
Let's talk about it.
But we're
You're not a
here.
fan of AD?
No, I'm not a fan of AD.
Okay, do you agree he's like probably the top 5 power forward?
Yes. Wait.
No, not of all time.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about no.
You're gonna give
let's,
Danny a
no,
heart
no,
attack.
let's calm down.
My
Let's,
heart-
you didn't
my
let me
heart
finish my
dropped.
sentence.
My heart dropped.
No. Top 5 power forward, probably top 3 power forwards in the league right now.
Okay.
Why don't you like him?
Why I don't like him? Because A is a piece of glass. Okay.
He's fragile. I can say
He's
that.
very fragile. Okay.
Fragile.
When LeBron's out, he's not carrying that team.
Damn.
He hasn't been carrying that team. It's all about when LeBron's there, and like besides Russell and his turnovers, but AD, man, like you're one of the best players. I'm gonna say he's one of the best players in
Yeah,
the game.
hands down.
I think his best year was their first year when they won the chip. Even before the stoppage of play,
Yeah.
he was great. He was a fantastic player. He was even top in the MVP talk. But ever since, like I'm gonna put the bubble because they won. But last year and now this year, every time LeBron doesn't play, the team's just losing.
Dude averaging like 10 points.
Like, yeah, like he's also another thing, inconsistent. There's one game where he's averaging 30,
30,
20
yeah.
and 5 blocks,
I
and
can
this other
understand
game
that.
he's like 5 points, 5 rebounds and 1 block. You know what I mean? So
let him know. Let him know.
I'm letting him know. I'm getting rough out here.
No,
What
bro.
team? I have a question. What
Yeah.
team do you guys think that does not have a star player
Yeah.
plays really well together as a team?
Without a star player?
Yeah,
a good
because I
question.
remember the Spurs. I think when they won the championship, I forgot what year.
Okay.
That was like there was no star player there, but like
As a
they
team.
played as a team so well.
I personally think that they did have it depends which year.
What year? Because they had that.
Was it the year against Miami? Because
I don't
Tim
remember.
Duncan
It was
will forever
Tim
be.
Duncan, Manu, Tony.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Manu and Tony were star players.
No,
but
They
I'm
were
saying-
maybe?
great. They
They-
were
yeah.
great
Yeah.
players. Tim
Tim was obviously
was a legend.
hands
Yeah.
down.
I'll
So
get back. I don't really know what year, but
no. I even throughout their runs, I do think San Antonio they all meshed well together, and they have the best coach of all
Yeah.
time.
Greg Popovich.
You know, sadly
did.
now he doesn't have the same type of players that he had back then, and they're not winning. But this year, a team that doesn't have a star player that's meshing well, it's a really because honestly, I feel like a lot of teams have that one guy.
yeah.
I was gonna say Washington, but Beal is a superstar,
Yeah,
so can't put Washington out there.
bro. I would say.
Wow, Cindy, you
Yeah,
guys
was a
you,
good
threw one,
out
you,
here.
threw, you threw in there. You
That was a good question.
threw in
Cindy.
there.
Hey.
You caught me off guard right now.
That
I'm
mesh-
like, wait, what?
I feel like Houston. I know.
You
I
can't-
know. No.
Bro, they're 1-12.
Yeah, but
1-12. Are
Two,
they meshing?
two.
No, they're 1.
One
Bro, they haven't won a game in like
since like the first
5
game.
weeks.
No, since like the first game.
something like
First
crazy
game of the
like that.
season.
Yeah,
First game of the
something
season,
crazy like
that's
that. Would you say Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is a superstar player?
For OKC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that. Star player for that. Yes, bro. And you can also get Charlotte in the mix, unless
But
you count
I'm
LaMelo.
saying LaMelo's a start. All I'm gonna say, I could be wrong. I would have to go through all 30 teams in my head,
Yeah.
but I feel like every team has that one guy. Because
one player.
At least
Ev-
one.
even
Houston.
what Harold was saying, like with Houston, like Jalen Green,
Christian Woods.
Christian Wood,
Yeah.
Kevin Porter. I really like his game. Not really a star, but he's a good role player. Good player for them. I would just say OKC. Like I feel like OKC is always in the mix.
Actually, true. I'll say OKC.
They're having a decent year with Shea and Lou Dort and Josh Giddey, their rookie.
Especially coming back from those 2 games versus the Lakers.
Right.
Back.
I
So-
agree.
OKC then.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna say OKC.
I'll be with
You guys,
do you
please
think?
Let us
answer.
know.
Please let us know. Please,
we're having a
as
lot.
you can see, it threw me off completely.
Yes.
I'm gonna agree. I'll always be honest and truthful about that. So great job,
I mean,
because now I'm gonna be going home and be like, damn, like who?
You always think
I
about
know,
it after
right?
you leave.
I'm always gonna think about it
Yeah.
after, but I'm
So I
gonna
was
stick with
thinking,
OKC.
Like, most of them have star players.
Yeah.
They're key
Key players.
ingredient. You
Right.
Know? But or at least multiple. But is there any that still play well?
Like what Harold was saying with Houston, like Jalen Green, for me, he's going to be a star player. He's
Right.
going to be a
Yeah.
superstar.
Yeah.
But their team is like 1-12, or I don't know, maybe 2-12, whatever it is. They're the worst team in the league right now.
Yeah.
Meshing, I wouldn't say they're meshing if they're down in the
Yeah,
standings.
exactly.
It's a really,
but I like what you threw out with OKC, which I
yeah. I'm gonna keep OKC because they're always in the mix, and Shea doesn't really get the respect and the credit that he deserves. He's a phenomenal point
putting
guard.
on for that team.
Lou Dort too, with his defensive-minded skills, 2-way player. So I'm gonna keep my answer with OKC, and like you guys, please let us know who you think is a team that might not have a superstar right now that you think is doing really well to start off the year. DM us, comment, whatever type of communication you want to have with us. We're always going to answer and always would love to hear your thoughts. So yes, thank you for that, Cindy.
You're
Really,
welcome.
Maybe on the next
I was
episode
very
we'll have.
curious.
Maybe on the next episode we'll have a shout out
yeah.
of like your guys' comment because I really want to know.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
we'll
too, I'm
definitely be
curious.
integrating a lot of Q&As on on Instagram and on YouTube and the other social media platforms that we'll be
Every
getting
other.
into. So we're excited for that. But yeah, also I also wanted to know what because with that kind of threw me off, but also with Isaiah Stewart and his reaction with LeBron, definitely want to know what you guys thought when you initially saw the video, because I thought it was way too much. I really thought there was going to be another Malice at Caesars 2.0. So I'm glad it didn't happen, because what happened at Malice in the Palace back in the day,
No, that was
that was too much.
Have you seen the documentary? Have you seen the documentary on Netflix?
You know, I started watching it and I stopped.
Bro,
I need
finish
to
it off, bro.
I need to finish. I will finish
Wait,
it.
what's it called? I have Hulu.
It's called
but
Malice at the Palace
I'll get
Yeah.
Netflix.
On Netflix.
just
on
for that.
Netflix.
Yeah.
But it shows all behind the scenes.
Yeah.
What like every like the key players they interview. It's nice documentary.
Yeah. So
I advise it. So if you guys have Netflix, I hope you guys do. Yeah, for real. Y'all go watch that. Malice at the Palace.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
For real.
I'm mad at myself that I haven't yet, but it's okay.
Trust me, it's there.
It's a good one. All
It's a good one.
Slide your account because I got off Netflix. I use Hulu, HBO, but now every time I have Netflix, nothing comes out. And the moment I cancel it, some came out.
Right.
Do you guys have your own accounts? Because that's a big thing, I guess, like where
Yeah.
people use other people's accounts.
I mean, yeah, but I share it with my aunt. That's probably it.
Yeah.
I don't, and I keep getting logged out of that account.
Oh, no. They want you out of there, bro. They want you out of
They're
there.
Shout out
Who
my
is
sister. I
Danny?
love you, but haven't been able to watch Netflix in the last 2 weeks.
Hey, when she lets you have hers, let us know and we'll watch it together.
We're
Yeah.
on there.
I got you.
I got you. I can send my slide you my
Finesse.
Netflix.
Slide you the account.
You
Yeah.
probably have a lot of people. I don't want to. I don't want to be
I
an
do.
addition.
I do.
Oh, okay. It's
So
okay.
never mind,
I'll,
baby.
I'll have a phone call with my
You see,
sister.
Danny has his own little profile right there.
I'm going to be waiting on Danny because I don't have Netflix.
What would you guys, if I had a profile under your name, what would you think my genre of shows would be? I got you on that one.
What would it be?
Payback.
Payback.
I think it'll be.
It's all love.
I think it'll be. Drama.
I thought
Calling me dramatic?
I think
No,
documentaries.
but like
I see
drama.
Danny, I see you a lot with documentaries.
I agree. Documentaries.
Actually, not.
Exactly.
I
no.
do not like.
Nah.
If I haven't seen the only would you say Last Dance was it was a documentary, right?
That was a
won, bro.
documentary.
So that was, of course, I had to sit down
Yeah.
and watch that.
Same.
But I'm really not into documentaries. It's weird.
Oh.
I love documentaries.
No,
I'm more like action, like drama type. But I was gonna say like sports more related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm definitely a documentary person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
Really?
what?
What's your favorite documentary that you've seen on Netflix?
I've seen on the Malice in the Palace was a nice one.
Okay.
I like that one. The Last Dance.
The
Right.
Last Dance was
The Last
amazing.
Dance.
It
Right.
was amazing.
Especially
Shout
during
out
the
the GOAT,
The GOAT.
Michael Jordan.
she has to point that out there.
Yeah.
Always.
her 5 minutes of
I
fame,
stand.
everybody.
I stand MJ.
We got The Last Dance. There's a 30 for 30. I'm not too sure what's the name of it, but that 30 for 30 is nice.
Okay.
If you guys know which one I'm talking about, let me know. Yeah, for real, bro. Cause I know there's one there.
Wait, Harold, one sec. Isn't there a lot of 30 for 30s?
Yeah, but I don't think there's a lot on Netflix though. I think
Oh,
there's
okay.
probably like
Oh, okay,
maybe
okay,
like
okay.
2 or 3
Right.
max.
Because ESPN Plus has all.
Oh,
the
no,
30
yeah,
for 30s.
ESPN
Yeah,
Plus.
you're right.
But there's I know there's a 30 for 30 in there. But that's probably just sports wise. That's probably it.
Right.
Honestly.
What about you?
documentary.
What about you girls?
What do you guys think? I want to know.
I feel like you're a
Sci-fi.
You're close.
Ooh,
romance.
nah.
Sci-
I'll say
and
sci-fi
romance.
action.
No, I like crime documentaries, like mystery,
Nice.
crime junkies.
Do you like How to Get Away with Murder?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
I
You see,
love that.
I started watching that and I also didn't finish it.
Oh no, bro.
Oh, no, I
I like
had
drama
to.
too a little bit.
I-
Riverdale.
I disconnected from the world with How to Get Away with Murder.
Really?
And I was also crying like a baby at the end.
Yeah,
And
it's a good
there's
show.
a lot of episodes. So
It's a lot.
a lot.
That's the only thing
I
hate.
know. That's why I was just like, oh man, like too much.
Nah,
I might bring. I might. start
I like
that.
me a Riverdale. I like that.
Riverdale's
yeah,
good.
Riverdale.
Have you guys seen All American?
Yes, I
No,
have.
I haven't
I'm
seen
I'm
it.
waiting on did the third season come out? Or the fourth
The
season?
fourth is out. It's on CW or
I
something
love
like
All American.
that. It's one of my favorite
Nah,
shows
I
of
don't
all
see
time.
that. I don't.
Bro, it's about football.
Oh, All American. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
But hold on, do you actually know what we're talking about?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
I love that show.
Spencer, all the, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Get to UCLA.
Good job.
Come on
brother.
now,
Good
bro.
job. I'm proud of
Why
you.
isn't somebody in that show? Who's a really big?
Well, the guy that plays
Spencer?
the coach's son. 10
Jordan?
out of 10.
Jordan.
Wait,
I love me some Jordan.
what's his name in real life?
Oh, I don't even know that boy.
Like,
Damn.
who's the actor?
I don't know, but
I don't
he's
know.
really young. Like when I found out his age, I was like, "Yep, there's no chance."
Well,
like he's young.
speaking of that, I know I asked you guys this, but I'm just curious, and I kind of want to know in the comments who you guys would think. But if you had to get asked out by a celebrity,
Oy.
Oh,
who would it be?
Oy.
Wait.
We had this debate at work,
did.
and I was just like, "I know there's somebody."
Everybody
But-
had such great answers too.
Except for me.
Yeah, yours was typical, bro. I don't know what
Everybody
you're
was
talking
like
about, bro.
predictable.
For real, bro.
Predictable.
Bro.
Who do you guys think that I picked?
For real, bro. Please let us know.
Stay till the end, you'll find out.
Okay, so yeah.
Well, me considering I just had again a whole Star Wars marathon. Always had a crush on Anakin, young Anakin,
Okay.
and the actor that plays him, Kristen Haydenson.
Yeah, Kristen Hayden.
I should know because he's like the love of my life. But they're coming out with the new movie next year or series. But him and the Obi-Wan Kenobi, they're gonna be back on. So
There's
I'm
a new
excited
show
for
coming
that.
out, right?
yeah. So
Nice.
Anakin,
What about you, Cindy?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Michael B.
He's
Jordan?
That was
just
a good
such
answer.
a classy gentleman looking. He's handsome. His movies are 10 out of 10.
Oh, no, that's hands down.
so he's really the GOAT for you.
I
No.
mean,
Oh.
whoa.
Slow it
There's
down.
a lot of
different Jordans here.
two different Jordans.
Wait, Michael, the other Michael Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan. The one that's
The
in Black
actor.
Panther.
Oh, yes.
It like-
He was in Space Jam 2.
It like
Came
this-
out
it
for a
like this-
second.
Oh yeah, he did.
I was about to say that, like, they're in the locker room halftime, and I think
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bugs Bunny comes
Yeah.
in, or the Doug, I think it
Michael's
is.
secret stuff. He has the Michael
Yeah,
secret
and
stuff
he's
in the
Yes.
like,
locker room.
I found you Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, Brown was like, Michael Jordan? He's like, yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
I was gonna say, Cindy, you really love Michael Jordan.
Oh
I
my
was
god.
like, no, as
Well,
soon
she
as you
just
said
likes
that-
guys that are named Michael Jordan. Let's
That's
put it
the
like
first-
that.
As soon as you said that, that's when I'm like, oh snap!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I kind of figured they was gonna go that way. I was
Yeah.
like, "There's no way they brought Michael."
Hey,
Jordan.
they really should have.
They
They
should've.
should have.
I swear to God, I
expected
seen
it.
the movie. I was like, yo, if they bring out Michael Jordan, the best. That's it.
They-
It's
That
over
would
with.
have right. That would have
Over
made
with.
the movie 10 times
Over
better.
with.
He should have made a cameo in that.
I seen
For
it.
sure.
I seen it with Michael B.
Paid
Jordan. I
homage.
was like, damn.
He should have either been on LeBron's team or against
Against him.
LeBron.
Yeah.
And I would have liked it if
Or
we would have gone
against
against him.
Right,
Ooh,
I agree.
Against him, if he
Yeah.
would have been on
Against them would
the
be
Toon
better.
Squad, not the Toon Squad, the
Goon Squad.
The
the
Goon
Goon
Squad.
Goon
Squad.
Squad. Yeah,
If
yeah.
it would have been
yeah.
in the Goon Squad, oh lord.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
Done.
that would have been done.
Oy,
Wait.
oy.
Oh,
Nah, but I feel like if he was gonna be in the Goon Squad, it was gonna be some crazy like debates after that.
Yeah.
Cause let's say
You know
Michael
what?
Jordan.
Producers for Space Jam 3, take notes.
Yo,
No,
for-
We
yo,
want
that's
Michael
it.
versus
No.
LeBron.
Come hit us up.
Stop this. Stop this. We're ending the Space Jam sequels, please.
That's true.
After the I'm not even.
All right, Danny. All right, then let's go to you then.
Yeah.
Can I
Go,
cheat?
no. Go ahead and say it. No, don't change it now. Go ahead and say it.
Say it with your chest, bro.
Yes, sir.
let it out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just so you all know, I don't really have many celebrity crushes.
Okay.
Okay? But if there's one, I'll say. You guys want to say for me, or should I just say?
You want me to say it?
I know who it is.
I'll say it.
Dun.
Say it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Kylie Jenner.
She's a beautiful girl.
She beautiful.
I wish G was here to say predictable.
Predictable. We need to get that predictable.
He looked at me after he's like, it's so predictable.
So predictable. I didn't think it was.
Kylie. That's probably. I feel like if you tell not any, like, but you tell some random dude, hey, like, he'll probably say Kylie.
But if you were to date her, like, what would you get out of it? Like,
Lipsticks for us, bro.
Yo, what? Yo, that marketing? Yo, marketing is A1.
I could buy an NBA team. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, billionaire.
I wouldn't. No, whatever. Can we move on from that, please?
What about you, Harold?
Oh, I got
Oui.
two. I got wait.
Wait.
You had
got-
a really good one.
I got
Yeah, he
two.
does.
I had two. So I had Harley Quinn, which is
Margot Robbie.
Margaret Robbie.
A1. Yo, A1. And then damn, what was another name? She played, I think, the Black Widow. The Widow.
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
Ooh,
Man, how do you not know their names?
Harold needs a minute.
yo.
Yeah, he did the same thing when you asked us
No,
initially.
but
He's like,
Scarlett Johansson. Can I confuse it with what's her name? Jennifer Aniston or
Oh,
Jennifer Alba?
yeah,
Isn't that what
Jessica
you said?
Alba.
Jessica Alba. I always confuse her for some weird reason.
Whoops.
Jennifer Alba.
But her, boy, hey,
As you can see, I don't know.
No,
Nah,
I love
but-
Jessica
but-
Alba though. She's
yeah, no. Shout outs
Oh.
to her, but hey,
Actually, Jessica Alba's a good one.
She's
She was on that
amazing.
show with Gabrielle Union. Something
oh,
LA
yeah, LA.
Oh,
LA Finest.
Yeah.
Finest.
that
was a good
That was
one.
a good show.
Yeah.
I
So,
watched
yes,
a
I
little
do
bit of
like
it.
Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll put that there.
She has
Jessica
her
Alba.
her honest beauty line for her
Rihanna.
babies. and
Nah, but
stuff.
Scarlett Johansson
doing
is the
stuff.
one
Yeah, she's
with
the
the
one.
short hair. Oh lord,
She's the one.
Oh, she's the one.
Scarlett Johansson, if you're watching this, hit up my guy
Yo, for real.
BCB.h
Yo,
on
for
Instagram.
real, like what's up?
Anakin, hit me up.
Yo, we in there. Like, come on now. Nah, but man, hey, listen, Scarlett Johansson is the one.
Okay. I really hope that one day you'll get a shout out from Scarlett.
Yo, pretty
Hopefully when you meet her, you'll remember her name.
Yo, I just thought about. Yo, imagine. Oh lord,
Oh Lord.
you tell her. You're
Jessica Alba?
It's like she's trying to tell you like, so what? I'm like snap finger famous. Like
Ooh.
I know you.
Oui.
I know you.
And you might see her with her mask, so I don't know. Would you be able to recognize her? Maybe.
Yeah, I
Little
probably
bit.
would. I probably would. I mean, Kylie, Kendall.
I don't know.
Kendall's already taken, bro. But
Well,
Devin
they're all
They're
taken.
all taken.
no, but Devin Booker, bro. Devin Booker.
Oh, Devin Booker.
See, there we
That's
go. I'm telling
another
you.
one.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's something about Devin Booker that all these girls like. Bro.
All these girls
He
love
just-
Devin Booker.
He has some swag. Like
He does.
No, he does.
Something
He's
about
swaggy.
him, man.
Car collection A1.
Oh my, bro! When he pulled up to the finals, in every single game was a different car, and he
old school
matched
car, yeah.
what he was wearing with the car.
Crazy.
That's another
Insane,
world.
Crazy.
insane. It was nice.
Talking about Devin Booker. Let's get back on track with the Phoenix
right.
Suns.
Yeah, thank you, Cindy, for the question.
You're welcome.
I
Sorry.
wonder if he picks the car first or the outfit first.
Car.
Car.
For sure.
Because obviously, like, you could change your
Yeah.
wardrobe,
Outfits, yeah, that's true.
just not the car. Unless you get it wrapped overnight, but which is impossible, I think.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think he could find the car.
Whatever the case may be is.
let's ask him. No. let me DM him real
Let me-
quick.
Why don't we
For real.
try?
Ask him.
I'll DM him after, being like, hey D Book, we have a podcast. You were mentioned in it. We're wondering, do you pick your car first or
Or
your
your
outfit first?
outfits.
Never know.
Or the clothes.
Never know.
Never
Maybe
know.
maybe he'll really like that question. That he'll be like,
We should
I'll
put that
answer
on an
it.
Insta poll.
And-
What you
okay.
guys think? Does
Okay.
he pick
for
his
real.
yeah,
clothes first, or
His
does he pick
car.
his car?
for sure.
I think both are doable for him. Maybe
For
not
him.
for us.
maybe he picks
but-
it. Maybe he asks.
Definitely not for
Maybe he asks Kendall to help him.
Oh,
pick it.
Lord.
Oh, that's true. She's a supermodel.
She is a supermodel. She's got taste in
Yeah.
fashion and colors. I think.
You love the Jenners.
Yeah. The fact
He's
that
a Jenner dude.
the fact that we got on this topic.
For real. Very quick.
I know I'm gonna get roasted after this. I'm already waiting. After how you guys reacted the other day, I was like, oh man. Here we
Nah,
go.
but yeah, guys, 12-game winning streak.
12 game. They're playing
Phoenix.
tonight as well
You think that?
against the Spurs.
Ooh,
It's 13.
What time does the game start?
Probably around. No, it's probably around 10ish.
ooh,
Yeah.
it's a league
It's
game.
West
It's a late
Coast.
game. It's a West Coast game.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch it.
So
Yeah.
like you guys think the record will go on or?
San Antonio's not having the great start to the year. They're struggling, as we mentioned before, with the Tim Duncan era. I think they can continue that streak.
And if so, how long? Will they reach the 20-game mark?
No, they've got some. I'm pretty sure they play the Warriors sometime this week.
And you don't think they don't have a matchup against them?
They have a matchup. I just don't think I think the Warriors are much better than them.
I'll probably say it's gonna be a close game.
It will be a close game,
Yeah.
but it's not like in college basketball where depending on how, or college football, like depending on how close the game is, that's how you get ranked and stuff.
Yeah.
For the NBA, if you win by 1 point,
Boom, you win.
that's it. You win.
A dub is a dub.
A dub is a dub for the NBA. You know what I mean? You go up the standings. Maybe coaches and the players are going to be upset with how they played that game, but when you're a fan of the team, you got bragging rights if your team won the game. You're not really going to say how bad that team played, or I hate the whole like, oh, you got lucky because this and that, blah 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 blah.
Because dude didn't play or dude got injured.
For 100%. Last week, I mentioned that I watched the Warriors and the Hornets play. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't say, oh, Steph had no. The Warriors just had a bad game completely. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna say, oh, because they had a bad game, Hornets got lucky. The Hornets were the better team that night, and that's why they deserved to win.
And also, I heard a lot of people saying the Miami Heat was Milwaukee game that we blew them. We blew them by like 30.
Enough.
Oh, because Chris Middleton didn't play.
Enough.
Well, that's what I'm saying
that
about the
game.
whole star player thing. Because like when the other team loses because their star player is like injured or whatever, it's not because like their star player is injured. It's probably because the other team played better.
Right.
Most of the time.
It takes, like, for example, again, I'm going to go back with the Lakers. They have AD and Westbrook, who are the two biggest names and two amazing players. But for some reason, when LeBron doesn't play, they just can't
go downhill.
They go downhill. I just don't understand it. You guys are two players. Like Westbrook led OKC that 1 year that he with the triple double year.
Yeah.
He was by himself that year. They did lose in the first round, but they still made the playoffs. That was one of the reasons why he was MVP. You know what I mean? At some point when there's a lot of star player on a team, there's a lot of egos.
Yeah.
So, I was very happy that Westbrook went to LA, but it's Westbrook, AD, and LeBron. There's just so much going on with just one basketball. Same with Brooklyn, Kyrie, KD, and Harden. They're all scorers. You know what I mean? So for me, it's kind of sad to see how Harden is right now, because KD didn't play the other day, and Harden almost had like a 30-point triple-double. Okay? But when KD's on the court, Harden's more of the facilitator. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So KD's the one scoring the buckets. That's why KD's like second in the league in points per game. So then you add Kyrie whenever he decides to come back. There's literally one basketball. Miami made it work.
Yeah.
The Heat made it work back in the day. But I just feel like now there's just like way too much ego in the sports world and in basketball.
I just think LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh era.
Right.
Dwayne Wade stepped back. He knew his role. He knew he wasn't going to be the top scorer, top player of the team. He okay, here, LeBron, this is you right here.
Right.
So I feel like James Harden and Kyrie should do that with KD.
Yeah.
Here you go, boom. This is your team right here.
But it's
hard.
I get you're right,
it's hard.
Wade did the same thing. Wade was also averaging almost close to 30.
It's hard because at the end of the day, as you know, James Harden is obviously a dribbler.
Yeah.
Kyrie is also another dribbler.
Right.
So I feel like once James Harden dribbles the ball 23 seconds.
Right.
Drops it off.
In the last second.
But
it's more of him being with Houston and averaging almost 35 points a game.
Yeah, obviously I understand
and
that.
Now you're coming to a team and you're not even close to 20. I don't think he's even at 20. He could be at 20.
Could be probably 21.
Something
Could
crazy.
be,
But
could
look
be.
at that drop off. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're just so used to seeing him score that many points and then leading his team to the playoffs and then having their issues there. But yeah. I don't even know where
Nah, you're good, bro. But yeah, I mean, that's my opinion, honestly. I feel like just Harden and Kyrie, just let it go, bro.
Yeah.
Give it to KD. Let KD take care of the rest.
Let's run the tape back from episode 1.
We gotta see a moment last episode where Cindy said a comment about dear LeBron James. Let's run it back really quick.
Well,
I feel like some people it's that debate so quickly, like not LeBron. But it's like, wait, but LeBron's good too.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he's not good. I just think he's a little overrated.
I just like.
Overrated.
Whoa. We're starting off like this. That's what we're saying.
Hey,
overrated.
Please let's keep this topic.
Yeah, let's.
All right, so next episode we're gonna go back to that moment and that comment, and we're gonna have a little debate for 1 minute and 15 seconds.
It's a new segment that we're gonna call Section 115, where we're gonna debate topics for at least 1 minute and 15 seconds between either one of us. So actually, you guys can have an input on it as well. You can leave a comment down below about who you want me to debate, the LeBron versus Michael topic we had last week. Do you want me to debate with Danny, Harold, Bella? Let us know.
And that's the person it's gonna be. But also, before the debate, we'll actually have some of you guys' comments up here on the screen, and you guys are gonna start the debate off. So you guys are gonna get the honors, and we're gonna start our first 115.
Section 115. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. But yeah, this was an amazing episode number 2. So happy. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, rate on Apple Music, Spotify,
everywhere. 5-star this. I don't know anything.
Facts. Whatever Harold's saying, just listen to the man.
And thank you so much for your support on the first episode. It meant so much to us. And if you guys can keep supporting us, go for it.
Yep. And here are our Instagram handles: bcb.h, the Basketball Insider. I always forget y'all's because it's long, but say it.
A bathing Bella and
underscore Cindy Carolina underscore.
That's the one I always forget.
The one right there.
So thank you guys so much. We're truly excited. I'm gonna keep saying that. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Very important to us. And
what are your guys' handles?
We just said it.
bcb.h, the Basketball Insider, or Danny TBI, whatever you guys want. I'm more on the Basketball Insider. So that's it for today, episode 2. It's a wrap. Thank you for listening to Off the Court, and let's put it in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Off the court on 3. 1, 2, 3. Off the court. Do the thing. Do the thing.
We go. You heard?